Welcome to the second installment of the Classic Chevy Roundup videos. That's Phil and Jeanette, owns Classic Chevy of Greenville, exit 39, I-85, South Carolina. Good friends of mine.
Did a good job hammering this down, so I don't think it'll take long.
He does good hammering all the them all down.
Bobby, you just want to bring these up or put a cover on it? Or?
No, we'll bring them up.
Okay.
Sit and relax a minute.
I can't.
Oh.
We know you can't be still, Frank.
I can't sit still. Time yet?
Nice out here right now.
So it is official, the show will be at the Ramsey next year.
Official.
Who said
Official.
Did you know what Judy was saying?
Give me that again. Sorry, I
The
didn't.
show's going to be at the Ramsey down the street next year.
No longer.
Down here on the main drag to the right. It's right on the main drag.
Okay. What is there? Does it look good? Does it
Yeah,
look
it's a
like-
nice place.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been redone.
Oh,
Used to be a Holiday Inn.
Don't know the details about Judge and Rena.
Yeah,
and it's on the right
Ryan
side.
and Steve
Yeah.
are both down there.
on southbound 441.
They're down
Parkway.
there with Ray. So the old group will be all back down there.
So,
This is
yeah, I'm just glad to know they're still going to have it.
Well, that's good.
What
Yeah.
if I call
Well,
White?
Hmm.
Well, you want is you want it now. You know.
Yeah.
we-
No, I only have
It's better that the decision's already been made and everybody knows where to go.
If it wasn't so darn far, we could go.
Did you get that from
supposedly
them?
they're gonna cook hamburgers.
Yeah, they was talking about that. Yeah.
We're the club members who put the
So the
club
club
on.
is-
Should be the ones coming
The
in.
club is done.
Yeah, well, that's another thing.
Why?
The club that puts this on is disbanded.
Yeah.
He said they're gonna donate all the money to
And
charity.
it's just going to be, they're just going, a few people that still wants to do the show is going to put the show on.
So Dwight.
But the Smoky Mountain Classic Chevy Club will be no more.
So Dwight and who else
Steve and
Steve.
Ray.
are going to do the show down there next year? This club is gone.
They ain't gonna do vendors or nothing.
Don't know yet. She said Ray would be down here Saturday.
Yeah, as long as we can get
Ask
some,
details.
some
To ask,
information.
ask questions about it and
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess, and to see, how he's gonna do registration or
What
what he's
time
gonna do.
Saturday did they say? We got to make sure we're
She
here.
didn't say.
So more details
Well,
to
we knew
come.
this was going to happen.
So this
Get you a little night shot here. Hanging out late, about 9 o'clock, talking. That's kind of like reminiscent of old times back at our show in Anderson and everything. Y'all have a good night. So time to go get something to eat. Tommy and them still out here hanging out. I may ride back over here in a little bit. Well, I'm not going that way. So yes, this year, as I saw in the last part of the video, as I said in the last part of the video, last little clip, will be the end of an era. I mean, end of an era. End of an era here at the Christmas tree. Well, actually, the end at Christmas Place. So, anyway, it's been good. This place is huge. There's supposed to be a bowling alley in here and everything. This is his Camaro. Now they claim this thing's a 67, but it's not, it's a 68. Tilt steering. Well, here they do say 68, but on the show they've said 67, and he'd be driving a 68. Drove several different cars on the show. Alright, just just finished up supper at the Guy Ferrari's downtown Flavortown. Pretty good place to eat. I'd recommend it. Sweet tea's really good. I got the pork motley, whatever it's called. It's been featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives. It's a pretty good sandwich. Comes with fries. But anyway, I just want to show you this parking lot. It's 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night. There's already a lot of cars here for the show, but no one really hangs out late. 15 years ago, we would be, even at a local cruise-in, especially the show, we'd be out 11, 12 o'clock some nights, sometimes later. But I guess the point I'm trying to make, unless there's someone in the lobby hanging out, people just don't hang out like they used to. Everybody's getting older. Younger folks need to get involved with these car shows, because I know a lot of y'all out there has got these cars. Y'all need to start coming. I know a lot of y'all's got jobs and families and all that stuff, but you really need to start and try to make an effort, because without y'all, without us, it's gonna die. And it's just gonna be more unorganized. It's gonna be, the cars are still gonna be around, but it's not gonna be as organized and having an actual function. That's the thing about the one in Bowling Green. It's a younger crowd. So anyway, y'all come on out. All right, this is the main drag, Wednesday night, May the 18th, 2022, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This is the main drag. Dang, y'all need a ride? Pretty much roll up the streets when the sun goes down around here. Unless there's a rod run going on. I don't know, I'm sure it's more busy at Christmas and stuff, but I mean, everything closes. Go-karts ain't going, putt-putt's not going. There's as much traffic, there's less traffic right now on this parkway than they are in Anderson on Clemson Boulevard at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night. Good morning, everybody. Thursday morning, about 10 o'clock. Show you around the swap meet. Everybody's getting set up. Not a real big swap meet, but they got good stuff here. Some Nomad parts. Well, it is already hot. This is by far the hottest day I've felt so far. What I was saying, it's already hot. It's gonna be a hot one today. Hoping those people are set up selling those fried pies this year over there in that corner. There's Thomas Sutton over there from Missouri. See, he made it yesterday. I think they drove all night. What's up, Thomas?
What's up?
Hey, man. All kind of rust-free stuff. Oh, y'all brought a load, didn't you?
Oh, maybe too much.
Wow. On this day 2, well, day 3 now, and video number 2 here, we're going to show you a close-up of this 57 low miles 210, autographed by Dale Earnhardt. Dale did not autograph cars. This is the only car he ever autographed, because they were friends with, the guy was actually friends with him.
Everything about it is documented, so it's from the day it bought me.
Well, I know the 210 hardtop's a lot rare.
Well, there's all, that's what they
Sedan
call
or the Bel Air.
Yeah, but if you go by is
I knew they were rare.
but you go by the cow number on there, and it'll identify it. If it's a Sport Cooper,
Yeah.
that there's that when actually when it's built. Now all cow numbers tags are not in the same place. The old school transmission had to have a cable, and that cable runs straight through that cow tag. So they moved the cow tag to cars that were built for home.
I know on the Benz, hardtop is usually down by the door here, the stands.
Bat wing air cleaner, 2.4s.
Rather than see like my photo. But yours on time too.
That right there got me one year.
See mine, and I'm off the car. Do something about it, but the office because they've done the motor swap. It would hit.
Thursday morning, everybody's still kind of filling in. Not as many cars here as I thought would already be here, but hopefully later on in the day we'll fill the parking lot up.
Until he did corner and then take another.
Okay. You go get busy on this one.
Show you an original cameo here.
I put gas tank on. I got a seal ordered. What's up, man?
What's happening? Still in motion? Yeah, that was me. Yeah. Yeah, that was me. Oh yeah.
What you working on?
Well, I drove my 56 up here.
Oh, that's yours?
Yeah. Yeah. A very, very nicely done El Camino conversion. One of the best I've ever seen, actually. They even welded the trim piece together. Wow.
Is this one yours?
Yeah, 56, yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. It lengthened this trim. Very nice.
Where you from?
I'm from Anderson.
You got all the way?
Nah, you good, man. Go ahead.
Old guy hanging in his car.
video showing blue, but this car is actually turquoise.
You see my little sun visor?
Oh wow, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had the little story here.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
That's me and my dad and my son.
Yeah.
And then we took the picture,
Yeah.
we traced it, and I sent that to Ciudadela Interiors.
And they made it.
And they cut it out of the same leather as the
Yeah.
seats, and then they sewed it into the
That's
visor
cool.
for me.
Yeah, that's neat.
We all worked on it at one
Yeah.
time. Now I ended up having it restored by a regular place, but
Mm-hmm.
one time we all worked on it and stuff. So I thought,
Yeah.
do a little tribute, and I didn't want.
That's neat.
I
Yeah, it
didn't
really
want something
is.
painted in
Yeah,
the car.
no.
And
Yeah.
I thought if we ever sold it,
That's not gonna hurt anything.
no, I can pop that off, put another one
Exactly.
in place. and
Yeah.
keep
Well,
it.
you can always keep that. Yeah.
Right.
That's right. That's neat. 210 hardtop. They didn't make a whole lot of these.
No, there was only in this year 19,000 of them.
Really? Yeah.
And this is number 19.
It's a low number.
Yeah, right here, number 19.
Number 19. Wow.
Yeah, I've had it since I bought it in 1979, and it was just a basket case, and worked on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Me and my son, my dad worked on it a little bit over the years. Never
Mm-hmm.
finished doing much on it, and so a guy at work told me, he said, "I'll do it for you." And then he moved, because we're in Ohio. He
Mhm.
moved down to Texas, took it with him. Didn't do nothing for 15 years.
Wow.
But at least it was stored
Yeah.
for me. And then I had a triple bypass 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I told my wife, so we're bringing the car home and I'm getting it done. Found a guy about 5 miles from us, and took him 2.5 years to every nut, bolt, rotisserie,
Yeah.
everything.
Redone it all. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it turned out nice. I think I've seen it down here before, but I didn't realize about the sun visor deal there. That's neat. Yeah.
I'm kind of proud. I'm as
Yeah.
proud of that as I am anything.
Oh, yeah. Hey, sometimes it's all about the little stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
what makes it special. to
that's
me.
right. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you, last December, when I went to LQK
LQK.
in
LKQ. That's funny.
I was pulling parts, and I had the boat loose, but it wouldn't come out. So I put a pair of vice grips on it. Like
Oh, yeah.
I had it with both hands pulling as hard as I could. The boat broke. It didn't. I was pulling straight up where it's supposed to come out. It didn't come out. It broke. Hit me right here. Busted my nose.
But you the other one.
You hit yourself with your fist,
I
didn't you?
had both fists.
Yeah.
And the
Vice grip.
vice grip, the nut on the vice
Yeah.
grip.
Bam! And knocked yourself out. I mean, give yourself a concussion, didn't you?
Almost knocked myself out.
Man. Yeah, Pat told me about that.
And I drove home. I got halfway home and got shaking, and I had to pull off and get me something to drink. I was about
Good.
20 in McDonald's, and I had blood all over my face, my hands, my arm. So I went in the bathroom and cleaned up.
More George self-destruction.
But the moral of this story, I got the part I went after.
There you go. That's all that matters. You got it.
No matter what the cost.
And when I went in the page, I was still bleeding like a stuck hog. And the guy at the counter, he told me he asked, my buddy was with me, and he told me how much it was. My buddy said, well, do you give the senior discount? He knocked it down another $10 or $12.
Had to come make a pit stop and eat at the local goat. Pretty good place here in Pigeon Forge, right up above where they're having the show at. And looks like we've had a mishap down here. Look at this. This building fell over. Not quite sure what happened, but Yeah, it fell over. Show you a nice 56 210 sedan. It's got the fender spears on it. It don't have the extra bumper guards, but a guy named Wesley owns this car. Got the correct red paint on the engine. 56 was red, not orange. It's a Del Rey. It's got the plastic on the seats. May have mentioned this car earlier in the last video, but just wanted to show you a closer view of it. This is another example of, on a postcard, the cheaper models just look better. 210's got the other, don't have this extra piece of trim. On a Bel Air post, it just gets a little busy. On a sedan post, it works out. I mean, heck, even on a 210 hardtop like that, like I featured earlier in the video, 210 and 56 with that basic same style of trim, just one piece instead of two. Really, really sporty. I have a Bel Air hardtop, but if it had been like that. The only drawback is I wasn't fond of the 56 210 interior. But I love the Del Rey interior, and I've never seen a two-door hardtop ordered with Del Rey interior on a 210. I don't know if that was a possibility or not, but it'd be somebody to do one day or something. So here's a Bel Air post, non-two-tone. You don't see that much. If any of you's interested, which it'll be done gone across when you view this, but my former Monte Carlo SS will be selling probably here in the next hour on Mecum. I've created me an account and watching it. It's lot 159. I'll probably have a follow-up video to talk about it. So if you're interested in that. But basically this weekend we're enjoying my first love, and that was Tri-5 Chevys. This is a very nice 55 210 sedan. Love the color. Very nice car. Again, my personal preference on these cars is I don't really care what you do to them, just leave the original interior and steering wheel and all that, because you just really can't beat perfection. But a lot of people have custom interiors. They're all nice in their own way. Before there's so many gets here, I can kind of show you a little closer look at some of my favorites. Original interior in that car. Yeah, first love was Tri-5 Chevys. Somewhere along the way, fell in love with first generation Monte Carlos, which is also a 3-year deal. So it's very similar obsession. Tri-5 Chevys and first generation Monte Carlos, 3 years of cars. Really, you only had, that was only kind of a trifecta. You had the Tri-5s that were 3 years, you had the first generation Camaros, which was 3 years, and then you had the first generation Monte Carlo that was 3 years. And they were all new cars. Chevelles don't count because they had the same body style 3 years, but the Chevelle was not a new car. Tri-5 Chevy was an all-new car for 3 years. Camaro, then the Monte Carlo. So, a lot of black 57s here. I've always loved this color combo on a 57. Again, this is a sedan, but this is a very nice car. And that is the Bel Air sedan interior. It didn't have buttons. 50-something interior combinations that year. And this is just trouble waiting to happen here with this beautiful deep black paint job here. Probably one of the nicest paint jobs here on in the motel. Same with this one. This is the cobblestone 150 interior. In my opinion, the best way a 57 looks as a post. Two-tone 150. 210's kind of neat too. But the 150, it just kind of breaks up the roof being longer. I don't mean to sound like a broken record on that, but it is what it is. When the factories design cars, they designed this, and then they built all the rest of them all the lower models off of the hot one. Basically, the Bel Air two-door hardtop was the car and the convertible, but the car was designed around being a two-door sport coupe. But I mean, you just don't get no better. There's another black, almost a repeat of that one down there. A really nice black 57. Nice paint job. Show you a custom. Pretty saddle tan like interior. Very nice. And an original Nomad. Probably original paint or pretty close. I've seen this car around. Again, you're watching day 2, the second video installment from the classic Chevy Roundup here in Pigeon Forge. Jared 1970 Monte on location here. Started doing these videos. Something different and fun for me to do besides what I do for a living every day. So there'll be plenty of that too. All right, we'll pick back up here in a little bit. Well, show you this Nomad first. It just came in. Color you don't see too much anymore. Dusk Pearl or something they called this. Yep, Dusk Pearl, I was right.
How you doing, my friend?
You're fine. Yeah, the government got me.
Did they finally get out there and get the parking lot?
No, right there. It's right there. I'm happy right there.
All right, a little, probably later part of the second video update. Getting to be about 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon now. Nice 56 Nomad just showed up. And I was over there watching my old black Monte Carlo sale, and it got bid up to $65,000. bid goes on. So maybe the guy will sell it, make him a few dollars, hopefully. Still reputable price for a non-numbers matching car. I was happy to see it get a little respect there. A blue 71 SS actually sold for $85,000, probably a numbers matching car. So very similar blue as this, matter of fact. This is a very, very original 56 Nomad here. We got compass on the dash. Don't see any other options to speak of here, but very, very nice car. Not a perfect car by no means, but very, very nice. It's like original paint or close to it. Probably a repaint sometime years ago. An older restoration. Very nice. One of my favorites here at the show this weekend, I can tell you that already. Oh, people want. Oh, it ain't no problem. I was that way when I was his age.
Oh, this purple is cool. I mean, come on. You test it? No, you can't test it.
How old are you? How old is he?
He's 7.
7? Yeah.
A big 7. Yes.
Yeah, big 7. I was gonna say 10.
That's
Yeah.
what most people say, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think by the time he's actually 10, he'll be able to, like, you know, put me,
Oh,
like,
he'll
move
be.
me,
He'll
like,
be. Yeah.
put me aside.
Yeah. He's gonna be big. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They have purple seatbelts.
Yeah, I saw that.
How cool. Purple seatbelts.
Airplane.
Airplane.
This is
Oh,
so
yeah.
much fun.
I was 7 23 years ago. I'm 30. Oh, look at this convertible over here. Glad to see young kids is interested in this stuff.
Where are you from? Bishopville, South Carolina.
Got her going here.
Need somebody else to finish it.
I got a good start.
I'm building one right now.
Keep it by one gun.
Oh yeah. Who would want to do that?